Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. This is the most popular lectionary commentary series in recent history. Love the name, Feasting in the Word. It's by Bartlett and Taylor. David Bartlett's Professor Emeritus New Testament at Columbia Theological in Decatur. I almost went there. And also Barbara Brown Taylor, popular preacher and the author of such books as Leaving Church, Memoirs of the Faith, and An Altar in the World, A Geography of Faith. She's Harry R. Buttman Professor of Religion at Piedmont College in Demorest, Georgia. If you've never been to Demorest, Georgia, you really need to go. It's one of the most beautiful places on earth. So, this is Year C, Volume 2. Now, I don't come from a liturgical tradition at all. We're just trying to do a brief overview of every commentary in English ever written. That's just what our goal is. So I figured I'd read to us what a lectionary is. Feasting on the Word follows the Revised Common Lectionary, RCL, as developed by the consultation of common texts and ecumenical consultation of liturgical scholars, denominational representatives of the United States and Canada. I've got my microphone up here on my left. I hope it's doing well. The RCL provides a collection of readings from Scripture to be used during worship in a schedule that follows the seasons of the church year. So like, Lent and Advent and these type things, Pentecost. In addition, it provides for a uniform set of readings to be used across denominations or other church bodies. The RCL provides a reading from the Old Testament, a psalm response to the reading, a gospel, and an epistle for each preaching occasion of the year. It's presented in a 3-year cycle, with each year centered around one of the synoptic gospels. Year A is for the year of Matthew, B is Mark, C is Luke. John is read each year, especially during Advent, Lent, and Easter. The RCL, and I hope this isn't too boring, I just thought it'd be informative, offers 2 tracts of Old Testament text for the season after Pentecost or ordinary time, a semi-continuous tract which moves through stories and characters of the Old Testament, and a complementary tract which ties the Old Testament text to the theme from the gospel text for the day. Some denominational traditions favor one over the other. For instance, Presbyterians and Methodists generally follow the semi-continuous tract, while Lutherans and Episcopalians generally follow the complementary tract. So, this is put out by Westminster John Knox, but it also, for the Revised Common Lectionary, it says to check out Abingdon Press. So I'm just going to open up, let you take a look on the inside. So, I'll just tell you, I've benefited by reading the Catholic Study Bible immensely, as a matter of fact, just finding out. It's one thing for me to never study like Catholics and to just pick apart what they believe. It's another thing for me to read what they believe from their defense system of it, and sometimes it's much more extensive than the caricature that I've seen. Things like this are the same way. So it never hurts to get another perspective. You can believe the truth. I mean, Paul, he obviously knew other perspectives, quoting pagan poets and stuff like that. To the altar of the unknown God, he's going to speaking to Stoics and Epicurean, but he at the same time stuck with the truth. So you just want to stick with the truth. So you have a theological perspective, an exegetical perspective, a pastoral perspective, and a homiletical perspective. And see, I think that's good. I may use this in some teaching, as a matter of fact. The Scripture having a 4-fold perspective: theological, pastoral, exegetical, and homiletical. So that's good in and of itself. So this is 546 pages before you get to the contributors. You have Samuel Adams. Everybody knows who Sam Adams is. I think it's a different Samuel Adams. That was kind of a joke. Tons of contributors here. Author index. So it's about 557 pages overall. Let me get to the front and show you. There's the publisher's note. Yeah, here's the contents. It's set up very simply, but even all the different perspectives that it gives, I could see would be beneficial. My pastor always taught me to be smart as a goose, eat the food, and spit out the sticks. Kind of use that. I worked in Christian book selling for so many years, and you're just bombarded with so many different perspectives in Christian book selling that you just kind of learn to do that. And I'll say it actually strengthened my faith enormously, because I had to answer questions from so many different arenas. So preaching the Revised Common Lectionary, feasting on the Word. Sorry I don't know more about the Revised Common Lectionary. I've probably got a lectionary or two review on here, but being so unfamiliar with the subject, I probably don't know all the differences and nuances. I'm more into the Book of Common Prayer and this type thing, as far as that goes. So I'm assuming that's some kind of off branch of all of that. So God bless. Hey, thanks for being with us. I'm just noticing the Christian Century recommended the Bible Today, sharing the practice. And listen to our other videos, put it on social media, join us daily, hit the bell notification when you subscribe. And thanks for being here again. We got tons of other videos on all kinds of subjects. God bless. Bye.